Alright, let's see. What do we got for tonight? So the first and the second matchup are gonna be flipped around. We're gonna be starting the evening off with Kalm Nagoriyuki versus Rölli Kai. Two players I haven't seen playing this game yet. Kalm, obviously, seen them on Exert, have seen them on ACPR a couple of times. Rölli, I think, have I even seen them play Guilty Gear before? I don't think so. But, again, a pleasure to see new faces. Pleasure to see for the first time how does a particular player approach the game. Always interesting to see. After that, we're gonna jump into a big boy matchup. Gonna play this one a little early, especially since, or basically since Zake has to go pretty early. It's gonna be Zake Soul from Sweden versus Satsu Chip from Finland. Now that's gonna be interesting because I guess Zake, obviously very prestigious player from Exert days, an amazing gamer. I want to say, yeah, I do wonder because this is a matchup that Satsu hasn't been liking that much, but Satsu has had a lot of experience with the game, with the character as well, starting from all the betas stuff. And like initially, Satsu has been definitely like retaining the position of being a top player in Finland. And I wonder how this is gonna go, because technically Chip is still, no matter who you play, is gonna be one of those tricky characters that are sort of difficult to catch, difficult to survive against when they're on their pressure. But if you guess right one time, and I know Zake, a man that does go to training mode fairly often, should have the RPS options down. And the name of the game against Chip is like, as long as you RPS actively, you're probably gonna hit it home at some point. Then you take your damage and win the matchup. After that, coming up, Solid Ino versus Juusoh Nagoriyuki. Another pair of players I haven't seen play even once. Not sure what to expect out of that, but it's always a pleasure to see more Ino players. I feel like not enough. Ino's kind of underrepresented character as well at the moment. I think it's probably Ino's one of those characters who you have to put a little extra effort into, especially if you haven't played Ino in older games, because she has her special movement options. But other than that, like, pretty straightforward character, I suppose. Not necessarily as powerful as in Exert, but you know, she has her stuff. Greetings.
That's not saying much, is it, gamer?
A gamer.
Because you know, in Exert was a well, she was pretty good.
She was pretty good, and I guess I feel like one of the biggest things why she was so good in Exert was her ridiculous damage output, which sort of has been tuned down in this game. Lots of her damage output seems to have like shifted into that one RPS option that you're chasing with that 50 meter, the big command crab. But I mean, Ino still has probably space to develop if new kind of like if we figure out stuff with her movement options and you know, add more stuff into the mix, potentially, that is.
I must say, I think Ino is probably the character I've seen least of all characters. Like, pretty much everyone else is way more represented than Ino.
Yeah, I do wonder why that is, because like a couple of Ino players do say that, like, some Ino players say that they do like the character still quite a bit and think she is strong, but then, yeah, I wonder. After that, coming up, Sinical Milia versus Pjoxt Chip. I wonder if Pjoxt has completely forsaken the Kai ship. Gonna be attempting their hand at a new character today against Sinical from UK, who had a pretty decent match, had a very close match against the Dogma chip a couple of events ago.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. Also coming up, X-Frame Soul from Morocco versus Sierra Weiss Ram Lethal from Germany.
Germany, yeah.
Yes.
Good old Sierra. Really looking forward to seeing how he plays in this. Of course, we saw Sierra quite a few times on the Exert side of things, but I think Sierra's been on Bounty Hunters once.
Yep. Let's see, which event was that? That was the second event, and it was against Tibe. It was a really close one as well.
Yeah, I think Sierra took that just barely. Yep. Like 7-5 or something.
Yeah, I think 7-6.
Oh goodness.
And finishing up the evening with Jufee Nagoryuki versus Melkari Kai. But I think we're pretty much ready to get this party going.
Cool.
Fuck, obviously I pressed the wrong button.
There we go.
Yeah, might as well start this. And damn, gaming.
Right on time, right on cue. We're doing it. It's all good.
God, I've been just wishing to cast more Strive. It's like the last Sunday after the event is over, I'm like, fuck, I want to cast more. This game is flashy. This game is like super fun to cast.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Alright, first time seeing both these gentlemen on screen.
I've seen Rölli play at our weeklies. And Kalm, I'm not sure. All I know about Kalm is that he's a Gundam gamer.
Oh yeah, was he the classic the thingy where they attended the Evo Gundam game and there were only 8 teams and automatically got some
I think so.
Cash.
And recently they were on some sort of top 8 or something. I think I don't know, but yeah, Gundam gamer.
All right, let's see how Gundam fundamentals work in this one. Both players have spent their burst. Next one's gonna be big. So Nago has. Oh, he tried to go for a 6P there, but a little too late.
The problem with 6Ping Fudra is that, especially for characters like Nago and Mei, who don't have a 9-frame 6P like a lot of the casts do. Nago is 11, I think. Mei is 12, and that's just not very quick. And Fudra comes out fairly fast, so you usually want to press like 5P or something to just smack him out of it. 5K for Nago should work too.
Yeah, otherwise it's gonna be a little too much of a going on the predictive side of things.
Oh, Nago's 13 frames? Damn. All right, yeah. Yeah, definitely not the button there.
Ooh, the battle of 6Ps. Still have quite a bit of... Oh, nice jump out of the crab. And now... Oh, yeah, that does happen. If you do it point blank and opponent is crouching. Good block on the 2 heavy. Still be a nice prediction once again. Good on Rölli. Pretty much knowing the RPS here. After a lot of those situations, Nago, just like many other characters in Strive, strike throw. Which one it's gonna be? And Nago's command crab is one of those tools you would probably much rather eat a strike instead of the command crab a lot of the times.
True.
Because he gets all the blood back and then can turn on the heat.
figure like from the blocked Scum Dipper, I'm sure like 5k reaches fairly far for Nago, so you probably got a pretty good punish with that. Oh,
ooh, nice.
2H is a super weird button for Nago, I feel, because it's really good. Like, it's got great boxes in the air, and then you convert off of it no matter the range. And if you're towards the corner, yeah, that's gonna do a lot of damage. But it's so hard. Like, if you whiff it, the opponent can basically just run in and take turn. Like, it's really dangerous to whiff.
The button reminds me of Axel's buttons, actually. It's like kind of super committal, covers a really good amount of space, but really, really painful to whiff. Again, getting the Hudre. Ooh, the second one was not plus. Only when you're in the shock state is that gonna leave you at plus frames. I guess unless you block it crouching. Nice, leading into another tick throw. Finishing the job with Far Slash.
Nope.
Another interesting feature for Nago in this matchup is he can cancel Kai's fireballs on reaction given like enough space, I believe.
Oh.
The corner plus frames, another tick throw. So far, Kalm hasn't been able to guess right on the tick throw mix-ups. Whereas Rölli's very active.
2H catching the jump there.
Really good once again. Rölli just keeps applying the shock state uncontested, and then after the shock has been applied, tries to go in with Fudre, leading into plus frames. That's pretty much all that Rölli has been doing so far. It's been working pretty great.
Notably, though, he's been getting away with just doing like direct clap on block and stuff, but that's like minus 11 or something. So
yeah, it does push away quite a bit. So
I
wonder if
you could probably Pukyo in safely with that minus frames there, or the slight advantage you get from that.
Yeah, right. If nothing else, you do get some screen space and you get to chase him. With the slow frames too.
I think that was like a full second or two that Rölli had time to block that dust, but I mean, sometimes it do be like that.
Oh, again, he's trying the 6B, but there we go, 5B. Seems to work much better. Gets there in time.
I'm still not recovered from that dust. That was the slowest dust I've ever seen in my life.
Alright, choosing to wire C. Ooh, towards the corner. Hitting a lot of 6 heavies. Or is that, wait, is that 6 heavy or 2 heavy?
The OTG button? That's 6 heavy.
Yeah. Oh, again, another one. This time it's Rölli returning the favor. I mean, 200 damage inbound if you can't stand up in time.
Yep.
Good 6B. Pushing Kalm towards the corner.
Dust is definitely one of those things that you see less and less of the further you climb up the ranks, so to speak. Seeing as like most more experienced Gilded Gear players are gonna always react to the fully charged dust. It becomes way more gimmicky as you go on, but it is something that you have to get used to.
Ooh,
for sure.
Nice with the use of BRC. Had the time to go for a close slash there against Hudre. Could still be anybody's game. Next hit is gonna be important. Neither play with the burst just yet. Nice jump once again.
I think Kalm has been playing that option way too much.
Yeah, and Kalm hasn't been able to like catch Rölli out of the jumps as long as you don't have an option to prevent them from pressing buttons or jumping out. Like, you might as well up back out of Nago's pressure.
Yeah. What Kalm needs to do is show that close slash from that exact same situation, where it will catch jump outs.
Yeah. That's gonna be a decent combo start. Nice cancel as well on the clash. Ooh, was missing the dash there.
Oh,
Interesting, and once again.
Oh, beautiful!
Oh, makes it as well.
Hell yeah, very cool.
Damn, I'm really not on board with all the RPS involved with the 5D. Haven't even
you
pressed the
don't see
button
it that
once.
often, you know. It's
Yeah.
it's not super relevant. But definitely, like, if you manage to land one of those, you better have all the situations labbed out, because you don't want to be eating that 200 up to 250 damage against some characters like Potemkin.
Very high on blood. Is that gonna? He's gonna explode!
Oh, nice. Managed to get the hit in, so.
And the instant overhead as well, but it wasn't enough.
Yep.
But the follow-up situation.
The chip damage was just too much. Although Rölli did have some meter left, so FD could have potentially saved him.
One of the few situations where the blood rage actually is scary. If you're right in your opponent's face, you have option to go for that instant overhead, for example.
Oh yes.
Ooh, and the punish. Oh, ends up pushing him just a bit too far away. A Scum Dipper in this game pushes you away quite a bit, and like since it's much easier to much harder to instant block in this game. Yeah, I feel like Stun Dipper is left unpunished fairly often by many players.
For sure. I feel like it's a case where some characters have a way easier time of punishing it because of certain buttons.
Yeah, such as Soul 6 heavy.
6 heavy and far slash from some ranges, right? Kind of depends.
If it's without shock, with shock it's gonna push so far away that it's like only gonna be 6 heavy. Ooh, clashing with the DP. Alright.
They can pretty reliably punish it from pretty much any range as well.
Alright, getting the far slash throw this time. But oh, I think he had the bait there, but nice, using the jump D to delay their momentum. What's it gonna be?
Oh,
Rölli was trying to. I think Rölli was searching for the bait there on throw, but Kalm didn't take the bait, and as a result,
the 6-8 was enough there. Like that is some major OTG damage.
I think a lot of 6 heavies in the game completely ignore the damage penalty of OTG. So
It definitely seems like that.
but obviously the trade-off is whenever you use those buttons, you're basically saying, all right, I'm not gonna get any Oki. I'll just take some extra damage here. Very good option for finishing rounds with.
For sure.
Ooh, big close slash. Oh, no punish there. Whiffed the wire C completely. A wire C on whiff or block. Very, very minus. Nice. Get the 5B out. Ooh, Kalm is very close to blood rage. Man, it really, the way Rölli is playing reminds me of Exert Kai quite a bit, using a lot of fireballs and getting like a very decent amount of value out of it. Then again, like, Nago really doesn't have a lot of options to like get past the fireballs if he doesn't use the clone to just cancel them out.
That was strange.
Wait, what happened there?
I don't know. For
Rölli
some
just
reason,
bounced off.
Yeah, Rölli got pushed off super far.
Far slash into a throw once again. Oh yeah, but twice in a row, not gonna work. Kalm really, really low on health here, and the 6-speed does the job.
People's elbow. Back RC, was it? Oh, I guess if he actually fast RC'd it into far slash. Yeah, that must be what happened, right? Yeah.
Right.
Look funky. Alright, the throw actually finding its mark there.
Oh, the Fukyo doesn't really have strike invus, so can go through with that. Nice. Immediate burst. Rölli has a burst of his own here. Let's see how Kalm's gonna deal with this situation. Ooh, big hit. No combo, but gives Kalm a little bit of screen space.
The Nago JS is such an excellent air to air, I feel. Like, the reward isn't much, but you can very effectively control the airspace with it. Another fully charged 5D. That has really been like the thing in this match so far. Pretty much every game has had a fully charged 5D find its mark.
Whoa, Futsis! I think the clone can cancel the heavy fireball as well, right?
I don't know. I know it can do the S one, but doesn't the H fireball have several hits? So
Yeah, it does.
I'd imagine it wouldn't, but I could be wrong. Oh, well,
it seems
we
like
had a chance. We had a chance to see it, but that was a. Oh,
very nice.
That. Unfortunate that the BRC wasn't close enough to actually affect Kai.
That was so brilliant. He was holding the blood rage until there was a gap. So got it up safely. Unfortunately, wasn't able to take the round with that, but man, that was a really smart play from Kalm.
It wasn't far off from being checkmate though, because he used just like barely too much FD there in order to hold the blood rage, so as to that he didn't have super anymore afterwards. With super, that would have been done. Unfortunate. Again, fishing with the fully charged 5D. I mean, to be fair, if it works, you can't exactly hold it against the players.
Oh, nice going over the clone. Good check there on the throw. Now it's Kalm's time to do stuff. I'm surprised that Kalm's going for the normal throw instead of the blood-sucking universe. For the most situation.
No, I don't think we've seen a single attempt at a BSU so far. Certainly, I suppose the rewards are higher for normal throw with RC than for BSU, but
I suppose, but we haven't really seen like the throw RC either.
No, you're right. Unfortunate burst, but this life lead is still going to be up.
Oh, there we go.
Goodness.
Surely going to take it. Putting Rölli on 6 against 1.
Free real estate. Yep, exactly. That's that is very unfortunate, though.
Oh, there we go.
Maybe we reminded Kalm that he has BS here.
I mean, I would hope as a Nago player you recognize that yes, there is a tool that will recover your blood.
Damn, this seems like a bad match. What, Nago versus 5D? Yeah, for sure.
Those pesky overheads. Man, does the blue RC also prevent you from like getting pushed back? Sort of.
I think because it slows down everything, in effect. Then yeah, because you get pushed back slower. So. Oh, that was a brave button.
But I think in this situation, Kalm definitely needs the bravery. Needs something, because Rölli is now on set point.
Man, Rölli has moved almost exclusively with special moves. Oh!
What's that cross up?
Is that is that legit? Was that an accident or I don't know. All right. Kind of a nothing YRC. Oh, nice. All right, here is Kalm's chance for sure.
Yeah, he has to make this count. This is the big one.
0 on block.
Oh, counter hit there.
Not gonna be enough, but this K. Oh no, right. This Cumdipper doesn't give a proper KD anymore, right?
Oh no, that's gonna be it. Yeah.
Damn.
Rölli staying very, very active. Just playing basic, you know, fireball game, setting up the shock state, getting some good old plus frames with food arc, and yeah.
Yep.
Kalm just didn't really have a good answer there.
It do be like that sometimes.
All right, next up. I hope Satsu's home, because that was a
that was quite fast.
Yeah, that was super fast. Let's resolve this. Let me shoot Satsu a message. Because this next one has a lot of timing parameters going into it. Like Satsu couldn't make it for the first slot, and Zake can only play the first or the second slot, so...
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, damn.
Well, here's hoping.
Yeah, really no replies so far. Damn. Ah, that would be so unfortunate, because I really want to see this one.
It's alright, I can play against Zake. I'll take him on. No problem. I'm a gamer.
Duck? Well, it is true that Satsu really dislikes this matchup. Yeah, it's one of those matchups, like Soul being one of the highest damage characters in the game, is like a single counter hit can, like, even like 2D counter hit on Alpha Blade, that's gonna be 200 damage with clean hit DP for a 2-hit damage combo. So like,
I do think that there's probably not going to be a whole lot of people who are going to say that they like the Soul matchup. Maybe Soul players.
I mean, for me,
like
it's
more than some others. Fair.
It's kind of like, I can see liking the Soul matchup. I just don't like other Soul players that much. It's the same thing that I had in, you know, Exert with Sin, because a lot of Sin players would just be like, herder. I go Gorilla, and I don't really like that style of play that much.
I mean, it is definitely at the present a character that like enables that kind of playstyle fairly well. So you those players are going to gravitate towards those kinds of characters, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same with Mei, to be honest. Like it's a very similar sort of situation. You see a lot of Mei players who just do that, and then there's a lot more that the character can accomplish. But it's another matter entirely if if you're gonna do any of that stuff when you could just be spamming dolphins.
Damn, no response from Satsu.
Probably not home then.
Tough choice.
Do you think, Zake, could you wait one more set? Potentially, seeing as this first one was so quick? You guess?
I mean, I guess that's the only thing that we can do. If it's gonna be too late, then too bad. But yeah, let's move on to Solid versus Juusoh then.
Yep.
Let me shoot them a DM. And Juusoh. I hope Solid is around. They're not online on Discord at least.
Fill the air, right? Talk about your life. All right, I went to a wedding yesterday. That was interesting. Weddings are weird. People do weird stuff at weddings. They like ballroom dance, and they
Get shit faced.
Get shit faced,
Especially in Finnish weddings. I guess
Yeah.
that's a thing in pretty much all over the world.
Yeah. Then there were various games, all more embarrassing than the last. Like in kind of like ascending order almost. Did you kidnap the bride? No. I was going to kidnap the husband, but unfortunately, I think I didn't quite make it in time for that. They seemed fairly attached to each other. No, I was the best man though, so it would have been a bit of a social faux pas probably to run off with the husband. Did you catch the flower? I did not, but I did catch the other thing, because they do one for men and then for women. That was what is it called? The thing that this is another Finnish tradition, right? The husband goes under the wife's wedding dress and picks out is it a garter belt?
Garter?
Garter with his teeth, and I got that. So yeah, cool.
Ooh, that's kind of naughty.
Yeah, but it do be Finnish traditions. My favorite tradition, of course, considering this weather we're having, was the fact that I wasn't allowed to take off my fucking suit jacket until the groom took off his, which of course turned into a game of who's going to fucking die first.
Oh
as
god.
as these things do. And yeah, it was pain, but all in good fun, of course. And I was running around, fucking middle managing the entire fucking thing all day. So I my voice is a little bit gone today. I'm kind of tired, but you know what? It's over with, which means I'm pretty chill right now.
All right. Are these the players we're looking for?
Do we have gamers present? Or do I have to tell more tales about weddings that nobody has any stake in? We have kakkahoos of couscous. That's important.
God, this event is already cursed.
Yep.
This is gonna be pretty fast if we have 2 no-shows.
Recite your speech. Aha, joke's on you. I didn't do a speech because both of the fathers involved wanted to do a speech. So we decided that 3 speeches is probably a little bit too much. And plus, everyone would have just, drowned in their own tears with the power that would have emanated from my speech-making skills. So we decided to nix that. My baby is almost 6 months old. He can play chip.
Frick.
Frick.
Plan C then? What's
I mean,
the next?
honestly, like, if we need a filler matchup, I can play against someone. I don't mind. I'm ready to go.
Like you Sinical versus Pjoxt then? I know Sinical is in the Zake chat. Do we have Pjoxt around?
I don't mind either if you want fillers. Should we rematch, Zach?
Alright, we have Pjoxt. Alright. Let's do Pjoxt versus Sinical then.
Woohoo! Alright, gaming. Oh, Cynical's working? Oh, fuck it, let's go. Alright, nice. See, that's the kind of professionalism I like to see.
Loading up, be there in 10 minutes. It do be like that. Oh. But yeah. Now I've been putting so many hours into those celestial matches. I guess I really want to keep my cloud gas.
I feel you. I've been playing Celestial a bit more this month, I think, but I'm still not like putting a whole lot of time into it. But who knows? Maybe I'll get my clout gas yet.
I don't even know what the cutoff point is.
I somebody said 100, somebody said 200, somebody said 400. So who the fuck knows?
I'm pretty sure I wasn't top 100 last month.
Okay.
I think I was somewhere between like maybe 100 and 200.
Okay. So top 200 might be likely. Who knows? Certainly, like if it was top 400, although if it's all regions, then yeah, like top 400 in the world, then because I'd imagine like if it was 400 from every region, then you'd see a shit ton of like cloud gas gamers.
Yeah, and to be fair, you don't see them that much, so...
No.
But then again, even though Guilty Gear Strive is the hot fighting game right now, still there is a very limited number of players around.
For sure. Although, I mean, we still had like the latest 24-hour peak is like something like 7,500, which is really good for a fighting game.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Apparently, a lot of Japanese players have been playing on PC now, though.
I would imagine after hearing how much input delay the console version has compared to PC.
Yeah. Like, isn't the top fast on PC right now RF? Oof.
Yep. Jake Station's worst nemesis. I guess those two gentlemen are trying to race to the top number one Faust player position in the world right now.
And it's quite a close race.
Yeah, not sure who's in the lead. I know Yaka took the spot recently, but haven't checked the leaderboards since a couple of days ago.
And I'm pretty sure the top May player is also Japanese, so not anyone I know, but they have a Japanese name at least. I mean, to be fair, that doesn't necessarily mean anything because this game is filled to the brim with weebs, but you know, could be.
Yeah, okay. Anime fighting games.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's been 10,000 years since we seen some Guilty Gear.
Approximately. But hey, I think I see a gamer entering here. Are we ready to go? Kind of seems it.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty. So Pjoxt Chip. I think I see why Pjoxt would go for Chip. You know, the movement, it's basically like being in Dragon Install all the time. So, checks out.
Yeah, can do a lot of daring stuff on Chip for sure.
Chip is so crazy. Like the tick throw game is so scary.
Chip is kind of a character who can't necessarily land like big hits on you very easily, but like if he wants to stay safe, quote unquote safe, you're gonna like kill your opponent with 10,000 cuts, but I mean it adds up quite fast.
And I do think that Chip has fairly good damage in this game at the present.
Yeah, like getting like a hit, something like 2S, 2 heavy into RC deals quite a bit of damage.
Oh yeah.
Compared to what Chip had in Exerd.
It's kind of like the reason the character is currently so insanely good is that it kind of just has everything. And kind of a similar situation to Soul in that really high damage, really good kit, excellent movement, which would be the difference to Soul, I guess. And obviously the health pool, but sort of a similar story.
Sinical already displaying that they have some matchup specific answers, interrupting Chip out of Alpha Blade startup. Or like there, while the Alpha Blade travels, you can actually hit Chip because he never goes strike invul per se.
For sure, but that is something you definitely have to do as a read. You can react to the startup. I think that's not humanely possible.
Yeah, it really depends on how fast of a button you got. It's like Alpha Blade itself, like you can react to it if you're really looking for it and not looking for anything else. You can react with a block, but then a button would be, you know, a couple of frames on top of that. All right. Immediate burst from Pjoxt. Wants to still play this. And justifiably so, has a little bit of a life lead going in for him still. It's plus frames, but doesn't really get to utilize those plus frames at that distance.
Nice jump out.
With the close slash anti-air.
Such a good button. Imagine getting hit by Gendros. Right, yeah. That's the freshest meme on the block.
I mean, to be fair, like, old Guilty Gear gamers who have been air throwing Gendros on for like for decades obviously won't have any problem with it. But if you don't have that tool in your back pocket already, it's like it is difficult. Searching for that one more hit. Ooh, I wonder what Pjoxt was predicting there. Was probably waiting for Sinical to with a throw, maybe? Or to jump? Sinical still with their burst in the pocket.
Not quite close enough for that pickup.
Really playing 3D chess here. Both of them know that one hit. Oh, and Pjoxt, as soon as I say that, Pjoxt just runs in, goes for the DP.
The far slash.
The really dreadful thing about the far slash is that it seems to like anti-air people pretty well, especially like on when you're trying to get off the ground. It hits so high up in the air. Right, into the corner. Ooh, that was so active there. Oh, yeah, that should get the kill unless... Yeah, there seems to be a little bit of like execution going into that particular combo. I see like a couple of players dropping that particular combo here and there. There's a lot of damage though. Ooh, interesting. Check with the 2P after that Kalm blade hit.
Nice burst. But doesn't really capitalize on the corner.
It's really, sometimes really random whether like stuff like that happens. When you think the burst is gonna burst them towards the mid screen, they instead burst them towards the corner, depending on like how much momentum they had going into the situation before the burst. Oh, but yeah, has to still respect the disc. And fights the Rekas. Damn, Pjoxt looking pretty good. Like, not doing any super crazy stuff, not doing anything like super special, but I think Pjogst's movement is what is currently making his game against Sinical here. Staying very mobile.
Swift canceling into 2H is pretty degenerate. Yeah, it's really weird that such a like no one else in Guilty Gear has an option like that, right? Like I've never seen that being a thing, but for some reason they decided that yeah, Chip's gonna have this now.
It's very tricky as well because I think the 2 heavy has a very decent hitbox, has a lot of active frames, but on the other hand, if Chip whiffs with that cancel, it is fairly whiff punishable, I think.
Nope.
Right, no meter. Can't get anything else here. Slowly working Sinical down. This is the Chip gameplay. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Nope. Yeah, and there's that tick throw.
Man, the tick throw in itself. Oh. Ooh, nice jump out there. The Chip tick throws themselves are like pretty tricky, but empower them with like PRC or BRC, slowing the opponent down. Oh gosh.
It's just honestly the amalgamation of everything Chip can throw at you from that close-up range, you know? Like the mental stack is no joke. There's so many options to consider constantly.
Yeah, not single one option is very difficult to defend against. Like a lot of chip stuff is reactable, but when you have to react to like 6 things at once, it gets really tricky.
And then there's the, you know, array of unreactable options like the tick throws, where you have to like balance constantly between trying to react to the things you can react to, but also, you know, expending that mental power to be ready to guess. Okay, now here I need to be ready to guess the tick throw or the frame trap or the, you know, there's so much.
And really the way to destroy Chip is to aggressively guess. If you're not guessing against Chip, he's gonna run away with murder and you're missing a lot of damage opportunities. Because like I feel like Chip is a strong character, but the risk reward in a lot of matchups really doesn't favor him, and it is the risk reward his only downfall, and you really can't threaten with the rewards if you don't guess or if you don't know where to guess. Ooh, finds a DP, bursts immediately, momentum burst into the corner. Gets the wall break. What's the Oki here for Sinical? Oh yeah, it was a little late. Pjoxt realized, or I wonder if they were going for a throw there. I think most characters should be able to make that jump timing a safe jump.
No whiff punish of the J2K. I think that's one of the really important things to be ready for is J2K whiffing and being ready with a button.
Unfortunate for Sinical, missing that kill on whiffed Sanseroga. Yeah, that is a heartbreaker. That was Sinical's round to take. But it was a little confusing, the situation. It looked like Pjoxt was actually getting the combo, but I think it uncomboed in the middle of the super. And then if it's not a set situation, you might not be like counting, all right, which way is Chip going at the moment? You might actually try to, you might know which way to dash, but you might not be dashing at the right time, resulting in a backdash instead of a run. But I guess the run macro makes it a little easier. Alright, Pjoxt staying very solid on the defense. I say that, whipping the DP and taking the L for that round. Ooh. Oh, very nice! Actively trying to anti-air after that up alpha. Not the easiest thing to do when Chip is coming down with like jump D and stuff. Oh no, that's gonna be a kill. Sinical can't burst out of that.
Oh, one left. Of course, Pjoxt drops it into just a raw bunky mess.
Whoa, really?
Guess. Yeah, okay. That's certainly a way of doing it, yeah.
Alright, position is switching back and forth. Haha, now I'm behind you, now I'm behind you. It's time for Pjoxt to attempt once again, and again the jump out, air dash into jump heavy. Switching positions. Might I interest you, gentlemen, in some air throws in the corner? Alright, Pjoxt grabbing another victory. It is really hard, like, Sinical just hasn't been managing to pin Pjoxt down at all. Getting those clean hits that will lead into a disc Oki. Well, here's
nice
one.
Start. Good burst from Pjoxt, though. Don't want to deal with that situation at all.
Ooh, okay, a little bit of a trade. Ooh, very nice, yeah. That disc on whiff. Very whiff punishable.
Nice.
And
Just
now?
needs any hit now. Trying to run up throw. Am I just imagining things, or is Chip's dash even faster than in previous games? Like, it's so quick.
Yeah, that's the 5P. Finds the jab, takes the round. That was a very close comeback, though.
For sure, for sure. Alright, good 2D, but... Oh, no. I thought he messed up the Oki, but that was actually good.
Cross up. Needs one more. What you gonna do, Pjoxt? Good block on the overhead and... too far to hit the 5D. But I also think Pjoxt was ready to stand up and block it as well.
Screen space is different. Right, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, nice challenge. So much meter for Pjoxt. Oh, the DP not punished. It goes for it again. But the setup Sinical was running was safe that time.
Having real difficulty dealing with that JH. Usually, like 5P is a pretty good option against it.
Wait, what did Sinical just throw there? Now a big combo towards the corner. Missing.
Oh, the super!
No, not like this. Pjoxt mounting a comeback here.
Oh, no. Oh,
Unless-
that's not enough. Oh, no. 6P.
I see. So that's why Sinical went with the Esk disc, was trying to finish the round right there instead of going for the Oki. Probably?
Probably.
Right, searching for that one hit. Already forcing a burst out of Sinical. And has the meter to spend. That's gonna be a wall break, and that's gonna be a kill. Damn. Chip damage. I mean, when you get a decent damage started in the corner, and or if you have put a little bit of risk on them and have the 50 meter to spend, like sure, even Chip deals a decent amount of damage. But I feel like all characters in this game, save for like maybe Faust, get like very decent BMBs with 50 meter. I guess Melia is also on the...
Oh, misses the CS.
Alright, a complete reversal here. And Pjoxt does not have a burst. Very nice.
Well.
Immediate burst there upon the counter hit. Very sizable life lead for Pjoxt, but again, if Melia has this position... Oh. Yeah, Pjoxt is... This is the second time that Sinical went for that setup, but Pjoxt is not having any of that.
Look at that damage.
Unfortunate, wasn't able to set up the disc there, and now Pjoxt... Oh, ooh, brilliant!
Oh no!
But not that time.
Oh, J2K, alright. Just building the risk.
Yeah, at this point, it doesn't matter how much risk you have on you, because both players gonna die with one hit.
Footsies?
But who's gonna be the one to land it?
Not it. No combo off of that, unfortunately. Burst!
Oh!
What?
Pjoxt tried to go for the punish on Gold Burst, but...
That was, oof. Better get all these spaghetti off of the floor, because... Damn.
I mean, Sinical basically did what he could there. In case Pjoxt is gonna whiff the punish, went for the throw, and with the punish he did. Alright, very respectful burst from Sinical, even though Pjoxt is super low on health, doesn't want to be put in the corner. Oh, but Pjoxt now with a lot of meter. Potential shenanigans, tried to bait the burst, but that was not the time to go for it.
I mean, certainly an interesting time to start mounting a comeback. I want to see how far this goes.
Yeah, I wonder if Sinical needed a couple of rounds to sort of check out how Pjoxt plays.
A couple of rounds, 5 games, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, sometimes the download is pretty long, sometimes you're still working on that dial-up internet. It's gonna take decent amount of damage out of Sinical's health bar.
Oh! Imagine getting hit by Gendroza.
I mean, especially as quote-unquote meaty, that leaf crab really gets me too.
Yeah.
Of the block strings, it's pretty simple to react to, but...
Oh! Reacted to the Gendrozan, but... I mean, okay, that's fine. That's better.
Yeah, that is certainly better, but, like...
You'd want to punish it. You could just throw him into the corner.
Yeah, in the optimal scenario. It's like... That's still better than just, like, jumping up and trying to come down with a button, because that shit ain't gonna fly. It's way too fast.
All of those.
Pjoxt finding the round once again, putting himself on 6 now.
Who's the genius who gave Chip JH a jump cancel? Hey, you know.
Alright, set it up. Looking good this round for Sinical. And the DP punish as well. Missing the combo though. Into a reset. Ha! I didn't miss my combo, that was a reset. Yeah, also Zake looks like Satsu's not gonna make it, so rip that matchup.
I mean, listen, my offer is still open.
Yeah, looks like,
play versus Zake?
looks like we have a lot of takers, so...
No. Satsu saw all the Gendrozans that have hit during this set and decided that he can't. No. This is below him.
I'm still alive. Oh, look at that. Somehow finding the throw. But good on Pjoxt staying solid on defense. Chip player is really not known for their blocks a lot of the time. It is super dangerous for Chip to attempt to block, because you're getting risk built on you really fast, and
Oh, nice 5P.
chasing. Pjoxt finally finding the hit, and now in the corner. Oh, misses it again.
Off this combo. That's unfortunate. That might be it, though. Yep. And that's all she wrote. Pjoxt taking it 7-3. But Sinical started making a comeback towards the end there. Kind of got, if this was a first to 10, who knows?
Yeah, good stuff, and good to see that Pjoxt already has a very, very decent base on their chip. Despite probably being a very recent character switch, I would assume. Alright, what's the verdict? Do we play Zake versus Mirri?
Seems like Zake is up for it at least.
Surprise! Oh damn, I forgot to do predictions for the previous set again. Oh well.
There he is.
Wait, why can't I start a new prediction? Twitch, how does this thing work? I'm a boomer.
Have you closed the previous prediction?
I think I have. I did resolve it. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, big thanks to Mirri for jumping in on such a short notice.
Hell yeah, let's go.
All right, Zake, Sol from Sweden versus our boy Mirri from Finland.
So apparently this matchup is not a very good time for Anji.
Yeah, I guess a lot of characters don't have a lot of good time against Sol in general.
Certainly, but in particular, Anji apparently has a hard time with Sol. I'm guessing it has to do with Anji's buttons, as well as the fact that DP is so good against Fujin.
Yeah,
general.
right. Yeah, to win, Anji really has to guess quite a bit in situations where you just don't have the, the risk-reward advantage.
Yep. And of course, he's also one of the characters that lacks that 5-frame normal, so has to hold throw mixes.
Yeah,
which
is kind of unfortunate. Sol being like pretty much the king of strike throw in this game.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh, that might actually kill. Is it enough? It is.
Sure is. That was fast.
Yeah, well, when Sol has your number, rounds really tend to end pretty fast. Ooh, baiting a burst there, I think, from Mirri. The Zake not biting that time.
Ooh.
Watch the DP.
Oh, nice JH. Oh, wait.
Damn, he got,
I get
got
a
the
whiff
hit,
from
but-
that range. That's so sad. Wait.
Ooh, yeah. It's
All
gonna
right.
hit for decent damage, but still. Needs at least one good combo. Man, the Bandit Bringer whiffs so fast. And on the landing, that should be it. Yep. I think one of the things that I didn't like on Anji was that like his buttons are sort of really stubby compared
Really
to a lot of
stuffy,
other.
really slow. So it's like the worst of both worlds. Doesn't really have a good mid-range poke to speak of. Like bar slash is really awful in general.
Yeah, and that kind of forces, especially against certain characters, Anji in a position where you have to RPS with like some of your, like for example, Suigetsu no Hakobi and stuff like that,
Yeah.
instead of like being able to play just straight out footsies with buttons.
Really cool conversion from Mirri.
And Mirri putting himself on the board right from the get-go.
Oh my. I mean, it works if you just run into it. Oh.
Big success into.
Oh.
Here come the strike throws. Interesting.
That was not an intentional side switch, I'm fairly sure.
Interesting that Zake opted to burn the 50 meter there that early into the round. Lots of meter for Mirri, but what's he gonna do with it? There's always option to go for that super counter, but
Oh.
oh, finds the 2D, and that might be it. That should be enough. Yes, indeed.
Very nice. Anji's like one actual genuine strength, I feel, is that he does have a very, very good damage output. And, of course, he builds meter fairly well. Those are, I think, the two things that give the character at least some sort of a competitive edge.
Ooh, oh, very small punish. But gets his turn. Oh man, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, 6 heavy with that massive reach. Very difficult for Anji to contest in any way. Even if you Suigetsu no Hakobi into it, the sheer range of that 6S doesn't really allow Anji to do anything very easily.
Ooh. Really nice pickup. Let's see the Oki. Pull a strike throw.
Ooh, very brave far slash. A little too far there. Ooh, footsies.
Really hard to play those, but bless him for trying. Buff. Oh, that might be enough,
Oh,
but of
very
course,
hard bait
hard
there.
baiting hard.
Oh, the tail end of the flames.
Nice challenge with the 2P6H.
Yeah,
Oh, really
2P doesn't really Gatling into 6 heavy. That was more of a, I guess, like a frame trap in that situation. That is actually a very dangerous string. If the opponent knows that 2P 6 heavy doesn't really combo, you can like backdash out of it and even punish Anji for doing that string.
Oh,
Yeah, the classic missing call, but the opponent also missing the anti-air. A little bit of nice life lead, but yeah, unfortunately misses the bringer or the revolver and wasn't able to RC either. Very nice. Mirri knows the RPS, the 6S into Gunflame. has a lot of gap. If you predict Sol is gonna throw the gun flame, you can jump out of it, instant air dashing, or air dash and get a punish.
Okay.
Oh, Zake staying vigilant, doesn't let Mirri deep dash in from house screen.
Lingering hurt boxes.
Yeah. Again.
Oh, there it is.
2p6.
That was a worthwhile risk-reward situation for Hanji, to be sure. the heavy DP damage. Ooh. Ooh.
Very nice, yeah. Zake was getting punished there, hitting that, so he gets in a Huckleberry, but saving himself. Yeah, landing close. That is a punish with a throw. But now, that's probably gonna be it, indeed.
Yep, yep.
Very nice. Gets the anti-air. Immediate burst from Mirri. And go into the corner. That's gonna hurt unless he drops the combo. Yeah, Mirri is looking for that air dash punish.
I don't know what that RC was about. That was weird.
Barely missing the green pickup. Oh, footsies. Big one. Oh, that's gonna go into a wall break. Could even kill. This super unfortunately doesn't do that much damage. But setting himself up for into a situation where basically any jab's gonna kill. Oh, once again finding the 2D against Sol. Despite having the disadvantage with the button. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna be a kill. Into.
Yep.
If he doesn't get the wall stick, gets the clean hit DP. So much damage potential for those combos for Sol.
Nice 2D. Baiting the DP, but this time Zake holds it.
He doesn't want to get wall broken there, so opting to spend the burst now.
Nice.
But here comes Mirri, putting Zake back into the corner. Ooh, big one. Yeah, that's a fairly good burst. That combo there would have dealt a lot of damage, and I think Zake was going for the close slash micro dash close slash DP as well. Switch sides. Oh, unfortunate there. And the basic Oki. Ah, the throw. Yeah, Anji doesn't really get like a whole lot of stuff out of that basic Shitsu Oki without spending meter, but it still at least gives you like a strike throw, like slightly empowered strike throw mix-up.
For sure. Oh my goodness. What a combo. Nice patience from Mirri.
But the risk is slowly piling up.
I'm not sure if that was a little bit too patient, maybe.
Oh man, both players whipping through there.
Just take the throw, indeed.
Oh, it's Mirri who gets the throw here. I didn't dash quite far enough. I wonder if Zake wanted to do revolver there instead of wild throw. It was so far away. Get the wall break. And now Zake does have to work quite a bit to get this round. Mirri with the positive bonus. Lots of resource leads with the life advantage, as well as the meter. Yeah, and the trade.
Both.
Once again, recognizing the distance after the BB if it lands next to you.
Oh!
Oh,
God,
the reset
yeah,
into
the brain.
Very nice, take the corner. Yeah, that spacing can be hard, even if you get that blue RC off. If the opponent has already queued their next action, you often have to just respect it. Fishing for the kill with the wild throw.
There it is. /the G-O-D.
I think if Zake had the 50 meter there, could have finished with that wild throw. Usually, the reason you go for a wild throw is you kind of want to finish the round. Usually you would much rather throw or normal throw instead of wild throw. Ooh, interesting. Because wild throw basically ends your pressure. Speaking of pressure, good interruption from Zake. Spend the meter. Ooh, that was it. I wonder that Zake spending the meter on throws quite often when it's still like when the opponent still has 50% life left, which is not super efficient, but still making it work there. Oh, that's gonna be big. Straight into the corner.
Oh, there it is. Me. That's not gonna hit. Oh,
Well, I was scared.
too far away for the punish. Imagine having your main, trademark special move not connect from tip range of your pokes. That would be really funny, huh?
Oh, missing the kill. Mirri still with a small chance, finds the 2D. Get the Oki. Oh, and there's the throw as well. It's gonna go into a wall break, but not kill.
Oh, unless.
Oh, never mind. The combo wasn't prorated then, I suppose. That must have been barely enough. Nice. Finds a heavy button once again. Always nice when you have the Anj player recognize that instead of taking the throw in those gorilla spins, you take a heavier button instead.
Tried to go for like an OTG Oki or something. Unless that was just a mistake.
Mistake? These high-level players? No way! And that's gonna take it.
Kato Fugits.
And that was the first time that Mirri chose to unleash that one.
No, I think he hit a Kacho Fugits like in the first or second game.
Oh, did he?
I think so. Or at least fished for one.
But overall,
it's definitely not a tool you want to show too much.
Yeah. It's one of those tools that it's sort of like the threat of that tool is more powerful than just swinging it around every single round.
Yeah. Obviously, there are certain situations where you can kind of like even react to a thing with Kacho Fugits, but those are far apart and not in every matchup, certainly.
Yeah, some situations you can get some tricky parries, like for example countering Gunflame, for example, depending on the situation. Nice escape Tatsu. Going back and forth once again.
Of course, it's the closest thing Anji has to a reversal. That's another thing that makes this matchup really difficult. The complete lack of a invincible reversal, in a sense. One that, isn't Kacho.
Yeah, because it's really no problem for like Sol when they recognize that you have 50 meter to sort of play options that play around your reversal parry.
Baiting the burst. There's that cutoff who gets one. That. Oh, nice 2D. I feel like 2D might be Anji's best poke, which is really weird.
Yeah, it feels like it reaches way further than you'd think. Is that his furthest reaching poke?
I don't think so. I think far slash reaches better, but 2D has better value for sure. You actually get something out of it. Like you get that meaty Fujin hop and stuff like that. So the far slash is longer, I think. Gotcha. Who gets? Wait, could it be that Mirri is trying to communicate that, hey Zake, my guy, you're pressing quite a lot of these buttons. Maybe you should chill.
Following up the parry with the most anime thing ever. Full screen dash into a throw. Oh, nice. Finds a 5k. Blah, blah, blah. Nice. That's another cool thing. When you tend to, in general, dash at your opponent quite a bit. If you see them during your dash go for the gorilla spin, it's no problem transitioning into a deep dash into throw.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like that.
Oh.
Sees the spin. Oh, interesting.
Alright, what's the mix? Blocks the second part. Go.
Yeah. Yeah, throws are really good against Anji. It's
For sure.
It's a nice feature when your character is good with throws as well. Ooh, good check there. Yeah, that's gonna be a heavy punish, and Mirri chooses to spend it. Rightly so. Zake doesn't have a burst yet here. Now one combo away from getting the kill, Mirri. Yeah, has to RC that. And another one of those super parries. Mirri's gaining confidence with that tool.
For sure. 6-3. not the expected result, but I guess Zake did say that he hasn't had much experience in this matchup.
Yeah, not a lot of Anji gamers out there, whereas everybody and their mom has a pocket soul at least.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Again, getting thrown on their own wake up. I wonder what the option that Zake is trying to play is. Interesting.
Probably a mistake. And that's set point. For Mr. Merrick.
Alright, that's a good start. Oh, nice. Dash into an interruption.
Oh. Oh. All right.
Yeah, momentum burst.
Doesn't manage to keep that momentum though. No, it's Mirri's corner, but just like that, we're out of there. And buff. That's death.
Zake, all the makings of a comeback, but can't really make a lot of mistakes anymore. Yeah, Mirri again tried to air dash over that gunflame, but a little too late, and Zake getting the interruption.
Imagine trying to commit to stagger pressure with a button that is -2. Brave soul.
Oh, that's a critical combo miss.
Again, going for OTG CS. I assume that's a setup of some sort, but hasn't really been paying off so far. I know of an Anji setup with OTG 2H in the corner, but
Oh.
oh,
I kind of respect that option. I think Zake wasn't quite sure if it would go under, and he was willing to bet that Vortex would low profile.
I mean that's one hell of a bet to make when you're about to lose the set. Gotta respect it.
Yeah, that that read took definitely took iron balls, but unfortunately not going low enough. And like, yeah, I've never seen that interaction either. So,
Whew. All right. So what do we have next? What do we have left?
let's see. So we didn't play Solid versus Juusoh yet.
I've seen Solid in chat. What about Juusoh? Is Juusoh around?
Solid is in the lobby, so if we could get Juusoh here.
Juusoh's here. Nice. All right, so we can play that at least. Cool.
Hell yeah. All right, I guess we're ready to jump on it as soon as the players want to go.
Oh, well, I should probably spectate. All right, so I think you also a Street Fighter gamer, usually. Street Fighter 5 gamist, if I'm not entirely mistaken.
Ah, and with the bad song choice.
Bad, you say? I think the word you were looking for, Q, is based.
All right. Anyway, really cool to see more Inno players. See how this matchup goes.
This is as cursed as it gets, though, because this is birthday train, of course, but also the laggiest stage in the game, right? Or one of the laggiest stages.
Oh, interesting. Spending the super there for plus frames.
What's wrong with birthday train? Oh, nothing in my opinion, but you know, there's a lot of people who are wrong in this world. So that's just how it goes.
I mean, like, to be honest, Birthday Train just doesn't sound like a Guilty Gear song. It just doesn't get my blood pumping.
Can't believe this. You're welcome to your wrong opinion. Nope. Alright, good burst, I think. Managed to create space, but it didn't really help much. Oh, good throw.
Very nice. Throwing in out of that heavy stroke.
And into the corner, which is good. Oh. is, is Yusa just defaulting to back throw? Wow.
Ooh, that was dangerous. Dropping your punish against that Blood Rage could have been disastrous. Especially if if Juusoh was mashing the Blood Rage super there. It is a reversal, right?
I don't know. Is it? I know it combos, so it has to be fairly fast.
Again, yeah. I think Juusoh must be doing that throw against that Stroke the Big Tree on reaction. That is really great. It is reversal? Alright.
Okay. Nice 5k. Checking the air movement. Again!
Yeah, that is really what you... Oh, missing the finishing touch. Oh no! Wait.
It's alright though. That was, you know, well within chip range anyway.
I'm surprised that Solid just chose to hold that there. Uh-huh. Get the bite, recover all that blood. Get a small buff to go in without sort of blood cost. Ooh, nice backdash, but unfortunately for Nago, that is very hard to punish because you sort of have to get to the other side of the opponent. I'm not even sure how Nago punishes that. Alright, Juusoh already also on the board. Plus frames out of the heavy stroke. Here we go. I'm surprised that Solid spends the super even before like using normals. It's sort of like usually you would go for like jump D and then canceling the super to hit confirm or B plus. Looking for that one more hit. Yeah. In the back of their mind, Solid must be thinking, damn, I've been doing that stroke so many times and Juusoh has been punishing with a throw, so maybe kind of forced into a situation where they have to PRC if they want to use that tool. Ooh, not this time. Unfortunately, the note already traveled quite a bit, so exploding for a lot of hits. Get the wall break. And a very difficult comeback to make for Juusoh. A one hit? Nago is a one chance character. One hit is all that it takes. Look at that risk on Solid so at the moment.
Gets thrown. Unfortunate.
God, I think if Juusoh manages to land a hit there, that is actually the round. All right, 2-1 for Solid.
Oh. Nice use of the STBT there. Again, beautiful. That's you can just react to 2H on that with that, surely.
Juusoh is really good at interrupting those air dash forward from Ino. As soon as I say that, gets reset like a couple of extra times by the overhead, but it is that delicate dance where you can't let Ino dash in too much, but you don't want to disrespect her like all the time either, because obviously you can get you can get very easily frame trapped into a hit instead.
Oh, that didn't actually... Wall break? Weird.
Oh, big counter hit. Still in the air. Ah, yeah. The last bit of his life. Alright, solid. Starting to build a little bit of momentum.
Yes. No. I being 2S.
Yeah, I wonder if...
that was a lot of damage.
Alright, we're in. Good use of FD, pushing juusoh away from that throw range there. And juusoh not recognizing in time.
And Nago is a character that, you know, once you push him out, it's not like he can, like, course correct with a dash or anything, because he doesn't have those. So,
yeah, it's
definitely valuable real estate.
Fixing your position as Nagoriyuki is very, very costly ordeal. Ooh, nice. That was a punish. Wasn't quite able to get a combo out of that, but... Now here's the difficult spot. Oh, nice! And throwing into the corner. This might be super good for juusoh. The solid finds a decent dive kick. Oh, spends it all. Solid doesn't have a burst yet, so milking all of that damage out of that combo. Damn, that... The blood-sucking universe does do quite a bit of damage as well.
Yeah, of course. And then also the value in blood management is good. Certainly. You can avoid the end in some occasions, but I do like that it adds a certain kind of the chance of BSU coming out just increases the more meter Nago gets, and I think that's an interesting like system in itself.
Ooh, there is a system like that? I didn't even know that.
Well, because you know, the higher your blood gauge is, obviously, the more value that BSU gives you, because like.
Oh, right. All right.
In order to avoid blood break.
Right. I sort of misunderstood. Yes, of course. Oh.
Speaking of, tapanmut. Unless.
No, you flinched.
You flinched.
You had one job.
There's no overhead. You can just sit. Just sit. What's he gonna do? Walk at you?
Walk at you menacingly. God, that seems terrifying. I must remove my down back input.
Fool. 2S. Into death.
Alright, evening it out. 3-3. That's the first time I realized that, like, Ino's far slash makes actually a sort of like an electric weird noise, like blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's cool sound design for sure. Oh! Hello? A punish on Megalomania?
Yeah, I guess when your back is against the corner, there's like nowhere to push you, so
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I think the only other option to punish Megalomania is to make a very precise double jump as Nago. And it's gotta be sort of like delayed as well, because if you do a normal double jump immediately, oh, Blood Rage.
I mean, he should be dead. Unless.
Oh, damn, that Blood Rage deactivation sort of acted as a... like a...
Oh, that's an... Oh, good burst. That would have killed. Oh, another Blood Rage?
Gee, Nagoriyuki, how does your mom let you have 2 Blood Rages in one round?
I think, yeah. Definitely could have killed her there. Unfortunate.
Oh.
Well.
Ooh, nice. Threading the needle, getting that... but not getting any value out of that dive. And suddenly, it seemed like a couple of first rounds, Solid had the lead, but now Juusoh has taken control of the momentum completely.
Yep.
Yeah, suddenly Solid is not finding a way in that easily anymore. Yeah, the damage difference is really the thing here. Like, look at how many times Solid has to open Juusoh up before depleting all of that Nago life. And to be honest, Nago is a very fat boy, only inferior to Potemkin in terms of effective health.
Oh, nice 2H.
Very good.
I think that was like just in the nick of time as well.
Alright, ooh. I'm surprised that Solid chose to not RC there for more damage. Alright, what's it gonna be? Plus frames?
Nah. Ooh. Not over yet. Oh, let her rip.
Really close to a Blood Rage. Yep, that's a Blood Rage.
Hops over note. Blood Rages.
All 3 overheads into... Finally interrupts it. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta hit that jab against, you know, can't let her dash in for another set of mix-ups too often. Yeah, not quite gonna be enough. Unfortunately gets the wall break very early. Had already stored a lot of wall damage there. Now Juusoh doesn't really have the blood to do much, and the overhead. Alright, back even, 4-4. Damn, we got a match. Alright, the burst is spent for Solid, so one good hit for Juusoh finally finds the command grab. It's been in the making for 8 rounds now. Sorry, 8 games. But that option, a lot of Ino's damage potential hidden behind that one move.
No. That's gonna be a fair bit of damage. Goes into animation as well. I was thinking it was a bit far away, but
but gets blood rage for his troubles.
Oh no!
Doesn't the Nago Super have some sort of a component for reducing his blood? Or am I crazy?
That was such an unfortunate burst. Ah, here we go again. I wonder if Yuzo's just aiming to get into Blood Rage as often as possible. Where's our Thirst command?
Damn, I gotta set that up. Alright, back and forth. Solid again in the lead with 5-4 situation here. Lurp, lurp. Nagoloyanu.
the very same.
That's a lot of hits. Breaking the wall with the super.
Let's see the Oki.
Does this give a note Oki? I guess it doesn't.
I'm not sure.
Ooh, not gonna be thirsty anymore. Recovering all that blood straight back into it. Both players with so many resources. Get the dive kick hit. Oh, tricky. And again. Solid is baiting that burst very actively, and I think Solid has been able to avoid like most of Yuzoh's bursts as well.
Yeah, for sure. Although I'm not sure if it's just Yuzo bursting in unfortunate places, because at least a couple of them seem like they were a bit industrious, but who knows?
Oh, big counter hit. Drops the combo though. Solid with the burst still here. Oh, I think that's a thing. Nago can probably too heavy, considering Yuzo is doing that. Probably can too heavy through that chemical, maybe. Yep, that's gonna be around. And just as fast as Yuzo came back from that deficit, Solid has solidified his position once again. 6-4 now. Only lacking one round to win the set.
Very nice.
Or one game even. Overhead. Yeah. The fourth overhead decides to challenge with a jab. Yeah, you really need bravery in those, pressure situations. It's like you can't really react per se to anything Ino is doing. You just have to actively guess.
That was an unfortunate round for Yuzo, and even more unfortunate in that this is now Solid on set point.
Oh, tried to go for a slightly shot. It's gonna be a lot of damage.
Yep. What's the mix here? Goes high. Interrupted out of Fukyo.
Alright, luckily getting off a good burst here. And big damage coming out here for Yuzo, and the wall break as well. Oh yeah, I can definitely see, yeah. Damn, but that's 7. I was gonna say, I can definitely see the gradual the gradual blood going down after that super, but it is pretty slow.
I think it's kind of like a stack. So what happens is, if you already inputted stuff that increases the blood gauge, then it's gonna go through that first, and then eventually get into the reduction. But you can't like cheat the system with the super, basically.
Right.
All right. So next up, X-Frame versus Sierra Vice, right?
Yep. I hope the connection is solid. This is gonna be Morocco to Germany.
That is a fair bit of distance, I suppose. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of like Germany to Finland. Maybe a bit longer. Maybe I don't know.
All right, I forgot to give X-Frame and Sierra Vice the code. Fixing that.
Excuse you, Jufee. How about they instead buff characters that actually need the buffs, like May?
Alright, got Sierra Vice in the lobby. Sierra Vice during the late Exert days was more of a like an up and coming player on the Guilty Gear front. I think he's a Dragon Ball player, right?
Yeah. Sierra was is a Dragon Ball Nappa gamer, which is like in Exerd. When he transitioned from that into playing Ramlethal, it kind of made sense because they're kind of similar characters in a sense. They both thrive in the corner with setups. But now Ram's a bit different, of course. So I do wonder how that like development has worked out for old Sierra. Like, I'm guessing he might miss the setup nature of things. But of course, I mean, the one thing that has remained very similar is that Ram has like really, really great control of the corner once the opponent is in there. So who knows? He did win his previous match, so
yeah, it's as if you, in a way, get setups in between your block strings now that you have the bayonet shot, instead of having to knock your opponent down first to sort of build the set up the sword and run your mix-up kind of a thing. Please tell me X-Frame is around. this would be the most cursed event I've casted otherwise.
Well, it's okay, you know. I'm still up for. You know, I can play against Sierra. It's whatever. I'll fucking do it. We'll call in the support. It's fine. Not missing set play. All right, cool. That's good to hear.
Set play, kinda whack. I prefer neutral.
Why would I want this fucking high effort set play when I can just plus frames into strike throw?
Right? That's like
hold this close S.
That's realistically how I think about, or like in terms of like what kind of characters I choose in fighting games. I'm like, I don't wanna grind this hacking set play at all. I just want like a simple thing I can do on offense and then play mind games. That's what I want. And or dominate the neutral.
Why not both?
Yeah, why not both? That's the kind of characters I usually tend to play.
I mean, Sin definitely fits that box for sure. And obviously, yeah, Sol is very similar in that sense. For sure.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting Sol to have like any say in the neutral game, as traditionally is more of a much of a rush down ish. Doesn't do much at range, but like mid range and up close, very dangerous. But 6S sort of
6S
breaks that mold quite a bit.
A cool button for sure. That's a tool and a half. That is to say, it's like having a tool and then another tool strapped into it with some duct tape, and that's why it's so disjointed. Has X-Frame said anything?
Nope, no response so far.
Should I hop in?
Let's wait for a couple more minutes.
Alrighty. And of course, if it's, cool with Sierra, of course. Alright, cool. I've not played against Rem too much, but, that ain't no problem. Got 7 games to figure it out. Easy.
Yeah, one thing we could do is give X-Frame a little bit of extra time and play Jufee versus Melkari first.
No, that's a good point.
And give the dude a chance to still show up.
All right, if Jufee and Melkari are at the ready, that's certainly an option.
All right, let's do that then. Let's play that match first.
Sure. And Sierra can just stand by in the room. There's Melkari. Ready to rock. The man of the Mela himself.
Ready or not, here I rock.
X-Frame kind of signed up to a tournament that just started. I see. That's... Oh, man.
Well then. I mean, it is no problem if you sign up for multiple events, but it would be kind of nice to let me know so I can sort of sort it out.
For sure.
Because it's really no problem for me to set it up so that, like, if you need to play earlier or later, I can make it happen, but...
For sure. Well, maybe if we play this set, they'll go 0-2 and be ready to come and play their set. All right, go get him, Jufee. Show this man of the Mela what happens. Mela, of course, meaning ore. In Finnish, which is what our guy Melkari is holding there. Deep lore. About to give Jufee a paddling.
Whenever I hear Mela, I'm thinking of something completely different.
Well, that's not on me.
All right. Anyway,
so we started this matchup earlier. We opened up with this. Let's see how different it is on this higher level. Interested to see. I think, like, as far as Kai players go, like, I haven't really been as impressed with anyone as I have with melkari. Like, his Kai is very good.
Jufee is already making stuff happen right from the round start. It's the Nago factor. Don't get hit! You might get wall broken into 50% life immediately. Now Jufee, very high blood here. Gotta be very careful. RC from melkari. But now so low on life, and with those sword normals chipping. Yeah, he was ready for that anti-air. Damn.
Alright, nice 2S. 6P, the old reliable. The sheer reliability of 6P for Kai in this game is very characteristic, and also just, like, I think one of the, like, most key of his tools, because you really just can't be sloppy about your arrow approaches against this guy. And
Yeah,
then the rewards are pretty good, because pretty much from any given range you can connect direct light for that shock state. So.
And how can you be jack of all trades if you don't have strong anti-airs? Sort of been what Kai is all about in a lot of the previous games.
For sure.
Although surprisingly, he's like too heavy. Doesn't seem as good of an anti-air as it sometimes has been.
I feel like it's more situational than it was in, like, let's say Exert, where where you could kind of play neutral with 2H. You know, you could just, because it had a very good hitbox in front of it as well, so you could kind of even sort of just throw it out there and see what happens.
Ooh, finds the too heavy counter hit once again. That's gonna not quite gonna be a wall break. Oh, but oh, all right. There wasn't the kill there. And now, oh man, so much meter for Jufee. Has access to YRC if he so desires. Doesn't even need it. Lots of blood. Blood everywhere. Set it up, strike throw. Ooh, makes it tricky. It's like you don't often see, or like at least haven't yet seen players utilize the jump D that much, so it always seems like it catches me off guard when I see it happen. I can't rely on Fukyo here. Super high on blood once again. And here comes melkari. With endless strike throws, skipping a pass, that 2S. Ooh, switching positions.
Oh, a little bit early on the JH there.
Ooh, again. My Jufee has been so good at checking those scum dippers. And Nagod has pretty decent buttons for it as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like Nagoryuki's 2S is a really crazy good button.
It reminds me kind of like Reminds me of Johnny 2S from...
A little bit, yeah. 1-to-1.
Ooh, again, so ready immediately with the 6P. But Jufee finding a good back throw here. Into punish. Yeah, prompting melkari to use the burst. Ooh, that's a pretty good hit. One more. Which is... Oh, okay. Interesting with the heavy fireball set up there. Oh, that's gonna be a wall break. 5k, round start. Bam! That really makes me wanna sort of respect Nago so much more than many other characters round start.
Absolutely.
It's pretty demoralizing getting hit by one fast mid-range poke and straight into 50 health.
I feel like the best thing you can do against Nagoriyuki is play really patient, because you don't want to give him that one shot. So
it's only one that he needs. It's one that he finds. One swing, one kill.
nice 6p. Look at that. That was so late, and it just works.
Works wonders when you have a 6P that starts in like standard timing in 9 frames.
Yep. And has excellent boxes.
Oh, sliding into the blood suck. Ooh, unfortunate there. Was probably looking for an air throw, but kind of backfiring there for Jufee.
Nope. Nice. Oh, try to go for a 5D there.
Oh my god, the Scum Dipper is still fast enough.
That should be enough.
Giving melkari the win. How
Very
fast
nice
is
combo.
How fast is that thing in this game even? It's been
Scum Dipper?
yeah.
I think it's about the same as it was in Exert. I'll check.
Yeah, it's traditionally been like usually 5 frames of startup.
Let's have a look. Scum Dipper 5. Yep.
Yep, still the same.
Figured
Ooh.
as much.
Counter hit with that Kamuriyuki into a big combo. Ooh, snipes. Ooh, that wasn't even a counter hit. Still gets a combo in the corner. Interesting, right? Melkari has been able to make Jufee respect that food route quite a bit, even without having the shock state on.
For sure. Oh
Ooh,
my goodness.
Nice.
Nice. Feeling the
He's
panic?
That's probably a thing that more players are gonna start doing in the future, using
Alright, this should kill easily. Ooh, the hardest burst pain. Burst pain. Oh, bait. Jesus.
But when you think about it, I think that's probably not a point where Nago's gonna try to burst. I think you would try to burst like towards the end of your blood range instead, right? I wonder. But then again, Again, making Jufee respect there. It is Jufee is blocking the food arc standing most of the time as well, resulting in Kai being -1. Ooh, good trade there for Jufee. Needs one more.
Oh, that's
Stun
nice.
Dipper.
Oh, I
Once
wonder why he
again.
went for the side switch.
Ah, good prediction there at the end.
I feel like he was closer to the other corner.
Ooh, lots of side splits. Ah, that was probably gonna be a heavy fireball. But gets DP instead, gets punished. Ooh, no kill for that combo. And Melkari really likes using that jump D to make the Oki tricky. I mean, just... I guess he would do anything to get a little bit of extra spice in there.
Damage. Blood building, bubbling up, but there we go. Jufee taking the lead, 3-2.
That is really big boy damage. Yeah, Nago is not called one-shot character for nothing.
No, certainly not.
One shot, either you shoot the opponent or you shoot yourself.
Exactly. One bullet, regardless. He just kind of twirls the gun on his finger and sees what happens.
Again, Melkari in this situation where, yeah, one punch, one jab is gonna take it. It is the big defining factor, seems to be like the damage difference of the characters here. Both players landing a lot of decent hits. It feels like Melkari, just as expected, I guess Kai is supposed to control the match for the most part, but then when Jufee finds the big hit, makes it count big time. Ooh! Kinda lucky there, making the burst whiff through the DP. Gets a punish for his trouble, but that burst is gonna take a lot of time to recover now. Potentially not getting the burst back for this this game anymore. Oh, big counter hit. God, that hurts so much.
Oh, jumps out of the BSU. Very nice.
It's kind of the more blood you build, the kind of it gets progressively easier to predict when they wanna go for the throw option instead of the strike option, because they need that blood suck.
Yeah, that was what I was talking about in the earlier set. But that's a way better way of saying it. Ooh!
And the bait.
Very clean stuff.
Yeah, Jufee showing he's been in that situation before. Wait, that means you've been using 5D? You naughty, naughty boy.
How dare you, first of all. Being an old man yourself, Jufee, should you be using such techniques? Are you ready to die by your own sword, old man?
RC, extended pressure. Alright, still need quite a few hits here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I think that's good. Yeah.
Yep.
That's gonna take the round. Bam!
Oof. That's a lot of blood on the gauge there.
It's like for Kai, you really do need like a 6 heavy or 5 heavy, some sort of a heavy counter hit to be able to match this damage output coming out from Jufee at all. Yeah, I do wonder, does Nago just not have a button to challenge Kai after the food arc?
After Foodra, I mean, Nago's fastest button is 5 frames.
Yeah, and I think Kai is 5 frames as well, so...
Yeah, I imagine... Not if it's in shock state, obviously. But the -1 situation from normal Foodra, I guess 5P should win if Kai uses any button. But, you trade with 5P? But it's -1, so shouldn't it win? If timed correctly, anyway.
Who probably thought that jump startup was a button startup there. Did he hit the... I think he hit the throw. Yeah, he did.
I see. That makes sense, Sodish. Oh! Beyblade?
Ooh.
Let it rip.
Oh, what a brave one.
Oh, but the burst is probably going to dodge the super... Oh, actually just hit it. Okay.
Yeah, it's very rare for this game to actually be able to go through stuff with burst. I think there's way fewer, like... It stays in for much less than in previous games.
That's fair.
And also, I guess supers don't have that many invo frames in this game.
That's true.
As they may have had in the past. Man, ready with the 6B once again. A lot of damage done for Kai, but again, this is where Jufee always makes the comeback. Hits a big counter hit and somehow just is able to flip the table. But how's it gonna be this time? Oh my goodness, just bites out of that food arc. I guess predicting that Melkari is gonna go for a throw mix up there.
Nice patience.
One more.
Oh, interesting challenge there. Worked out in Jufee's favor, but now this situation looks really bad. Yeah.
Yeah, poor Nagoriyuki not having the aerial options there. As soon as Jufee was in the air, he was not gonna dodge that heavy fireball anymore.
Yep. Maybe if he had meter, he could have like RC drifted forward or something, but. Oh, that could be substantial. Oh, no wall break?
Alright, sliding under. But that stun dipper does only so much damage.
Nice 2S, keeping Melkari at bay.
Man, but look.
First.
Damn, Kai's... Unless Kai gets a really super good starter, his damage just seems like it's... The damage is really just kittens compared to Nago's.
Yeah, I wonder what that 6H hit just now. Melkari must have disrespected with something. Oh, 6P? Frame trap? Oh, nice punish.
Switching the positions. But again, Melkari has been in this same situation so many times. The damage has been done. He basically can't afford to take any combos anymore. But still has to land a couple on Jufee. Alright. That is a response, baits the throw! And that's gonna be enough. Finally able to overcome that life deficit. Good play there from Melkari.
Alright, gets another point on the board as well. 5-3 now. In Jufee's favor, of course.
Man, it's so fucked up that... Is that Far Slasher 5 heavy from Nago is able to tag that Kai out of Scum Dipper? The hitbox must be really large.
Fishing with the 5k, but gets whip punish instead. I don't think Melkari was doing anything. Oh, well, never mind. 2k was out. Alright.
Alright, this time. Again, the Scum Dipper slightly faster than Kamuriyuki. But we need a couple of good hits. 2 throws or 1 combo. Jufee gonna go into Blood Rage, but unfortunately Melkari was in the air, making it safe.
Still anyone's game. Ah.
Oh.
Beautiful throw. Jufee hasn't been like rolling that option too often, which is kind of rare for Nago players. Like most Nagos I've played against online tend to like really go for the throw option more often than not.
Yeah, I think it's like the throw option requires certain level of knowledge about how the character works to know like, all right, here's a thick throw setup. I might need to jump out. But once you have that knowledge, it probably shifts around and you try to jump out way more than, you know, read the frame trap.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just such a huge threat with the fast RC especially.
And I'm not saying that people online don't know how shit works in this game, but
But I'm saying that, so it's fine. I'll be the bad guy. Alright, nice sequence for Melkari here. What's gonna happen in this corner? Just a standoff? Nice. In the corner. DT reversal.
Alright, burn it. Immediate burst from Jufee.
Really
still
wants to take his momentum back after that win. Melkari gun.
Oh, gets the backdash.
Any straight hit could do it now.
Yeah, Melkari probably will not be able to use the burst at all.
I wonder if Jufee was just waiting for Melkari to do anything at that range, because I think Beyblade is gonna trade with most things anyone can do at that range. And the trade would have been plenty. So smart.
Your 6P but only gets so much damage. Here we go. Strike or throw. Or maybe an overhead. Spicy.
Oh, just 2H after a wall break. Sure. That should be the round. Oh,
Yeah, I
one
think
left.
it's not in Jufee's best interests to spend the burst here.
Absolutely not. No, I. Oh.
Unless for some,
Okay.
yeah.
Nice backdash. Kind of spooky for a minute there, but. Oh, 2 hits was.
Ow.
Oh my goodness. Nago to Yuki. Oh, that's
again.
around. Oh, unless. Footsies. Lekker, lekker.
Man still needs so many throws to finish.
Oh,
Yeah.
Manages to hold on to his burst as well. Going into this last round, which also happens to be set point for Jufee.
Ooh, big footsies. Rare footage of like the fireball actually, because it usually Nago's buttons reach so far that it's kind of hard for you to use those fireballs. God, gotta be really careful here. One hit.
Swinging.
One hit. Now you don't even need the combo.
All right, this is Melkar's chance. Let's see him capitalize and then throw whiff. Wait, no punish on the burst? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Here we
Here
go.
comes Melkari. Let's see what happens.
Comeback time.
Hoodred goes with
God,
a little bit too gutsy. A little bit too greedy, but that was a situation that called for greed, certainly. Oh, man. Whew.
Jufee reading those throws very aggressively this set. Got a lot of good punishes there for jumping out of that situation. And finishes the set with just that.
All right. So, what's gonna happen with our last set for the night? Has X-Frame reported on their current whereabouts?
They did respond, and I think they were in the lobby at some point as well.
Oh, fascinating.
But if they are attending a tournament currently as well. It would really be a shame if somehow they disappeared once again. Man, this this event hasn't been easy to run for sure.
A lot of technical difficulties today. Well, not technical difficulties even. Actually, for once, the lobby has worked perfectly. It's been more on the logistics side of things that we've failed this time. If we don't want to wait up, I'm ready to go. Whatever. For some hands, and or sea animals.
Alright, X-Frame said he's playing a tournament match now.
Uh-huh. Well, it's your call.
Fuck my life.
So what are we gonna do, Q?
Yeah, it's just getting too difficult. I guess you can hop in then.
All right, fuck it.
This is like too many difficulties. I can only take so much.
All right, come catch these hands, Sierra. If you're ready to spectate, I'm just gonna hop off. Well, deafen myself anyway. Are we good to go?
Yep. Should be.
Alrighty.
Should be good.
See you on the flip side.
Alright, Rygand May versus Sierra Vice Ram.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright. Ooh, interesting. I've never seen the sword like sort of stick or like be left in the mid screen instead. Alright, get the throw. It's gonna be wall break. And this will be a difficult comeback for... Yeah. Even though Sierra Vice did have quite a bit of meter there, it would have been super difficult to get the comeback on May. Overhead kiss. Gets the combo. Should get the wall break as well. Uh-huh. You don't miss the combo. Rygand with a lot of momentum going in. And that's gonna be enough with the positive bonus attack buff. Damn, that was super fast first round for Rygand. Man, Rygand's so relentless. So far, it feels like Sierra Vice hasn't been able to hit a single button yet. And it really do be like that, because May is one of those characters that just throws themselves at you really fast, and if you're not ready to intercept, man. But here's best what Ram has to offer. Ooh, that was a very important far slash for Rygand to score. Having to even block a block string in the corner against Ram is kind of difficult, because any block string is gonna lead into bayonet, and then they're gonna explode behind your back, and then you're in all kinds of trouble. Very nice there. Using the dolphin as sort of like a movement option to not have to sit back and wait for the sword to explode. Again, command grab takes the round. 2-0. Was that a retry too fast? Is this a disconnect? Is this the classic? Man. Alright, let me shoot them. A ping. Alright, speaking of technical difficulties, I'm pretty sure this happens when the players hit retry button too fast. There's been a rumor that that's the case. Yeah, it's gonna be the opposite of the classic Finnish punchline. Press that goddamn retry button now. But in fact, in this situation, you should do the opposite. You should take it easy, you should take it really chill, think about the round that just happened, meditate on your mistakes, and gently, very, very gently, press that retry button. Oh man, that round's super, super close. Is it gonna be... Oh man, it's Sierra who got that one. Alright, I hope they heard the message. Indeed. Alright. Frick. No! Don't step in. There we go. Alright. Yeah, no worries. It's really not the player's fault. It's like, what can you do? It is what it is. The lobbyists work how they do. Alright, 2-1 for Rygand. And jumping back into it. Yeah, would it be super interesting to see the previous round to see what Sierra Vice's adjustment was here? I guess hit the opponent more, put them in the corner, mix them up. It really often boils down to playing the neutral better than your opponent. Again, overhead kiss. Oh, too high up in the air. Unfortunately, the overhead kiss combo is kind of difficult to burst. Sort of taking a little bit of their own medicine, because Ram's corner combos are also very, very difficult to find a burst spot against. Rygand getting so much value for that overhead kiss in the corner. But I mean, it is the strike throw the game. Man, so fast. But I do imagine if Sierra Vice manages to get a decent hit in, get the corner position, start rolling with the sword, start rolling with the swords in the corner, it's gonna look so much different. Bursting towards the corner. Oh, lucky for Sierra Vice. Not a big punish there coming in from Rygand, but right back into this one. It's probably gonna be a wall break, indeed. And just like that, Rygand not slowing down at all. Luckily for Ram, like closer than mid-screen. Oh, is it that chip? I thought that was surely gonna be Sierra Vice's situation, because they had more meter, had the option to cancel Morto Bata there, but the subsequent hit of May's reversal super. Wonder if that was a little bit of a matchup knowledge issue there. To know that the second hit was coming still. Alright. And the punish? Oh, a little too late. Yeah, Sierra Vice can't really afford to miss those big punish opportunities. Good anti-air. Unfortunately, no conversion out of that. I know for sure that the 5B can lead into a very decent juggle for Ram. RC, extend the pressure, pick up the swords, and here we go again. This will be a wall break. Pretty much any hit for Ram when you have option to like combo into the sword explosions is gonna lead into wall break. There we go. Yeah, that looked much more like a Ram round. Alright, spend the juice. Sierra Vice, not a burst to speak of. That's a good interruption. Rygand does have a burst here as well, but again, yeah, very nice for Rygand using the Dolphin as sort of like a movement tool to interrupt. Any forward moving, like special moves, forward moving tools can be pretty decent against Ram to surprise them if they're looking to close in the distance after throwing the sword. Like this? Yeah, but you do have options, obviously. If you're ready to interrupt that Dolphin, it's gonna sort of punch Mei back, straight back into the corner. Nice interruption, doesn't let Rygand get away with that 5-heady. Switching positions. Yeah, he tried it again. This time Sierra Vice a little late, but the RPS, the idea is there. Idea is there, and now it's only a matter of being able to execute it properly. But then again, for Rygand, it's not he has to hit the Dolphin either. You do have other options. You could, for example, jump forward. Could even slide forward with 3K if you feel wild, I suppose. Alright, forcing a very fast burst out of Rygand. Oh, look at that massive range. Tagging Rygand out of the Dolphin. Very good situation for Sierra Vice. That's gonna lead into a wall break with the super. Oh, doesn't even need the super. Yeah, he was waiting for that. Saw that from a mile away. Big hit. It's gonna be a wall break. Pow! And 50% of Rygand's life gone. Yes, Sierra Vice is starting to find their rhythm when it comes to interrupting Dolphins now. Using that 5K, the full screen, far slashes. Just like that, the momentum seems to be shifting. Question mark if Sierra Vice is able to keep up this pace and challenge those Dolphins often enough. Yeah, Ram, one of the more fortunate characters for having tools that can interrupt Mei out of that Dolphin, but you do sort of need the space first. If you're at this distance, your far slash, I guess more often than not, doesn't have the frames to come out fast enough. And the disjoint only does so much if there is distance between you and the opponent to start out with. Sierra Vice has to spend a little bit of time, wait for those swords to come back. That is the downside if you send them flying, if you use those bayonet shots. It's gonna put your swords on cooldown for a lot of time and reduce the range, as well as other properties of your strikes. Right, into the wall break we go. No, okay. I wonder if that was a conscious choice to not take the wall break. Would have probably needed to use 50 meter. Mortobata with its massive range. Nice jab. Yes, for the past couple of games, Rygand hasn't been able to get a single dolphin out. It's like something clicked for Sierra Vice and just able to have a read in pretty much every single situation now. Not even the read, it's kind of like you sort of know that Mei player wants to use the dolphins. It's more of like, I mean, I guess there's, you have to predict the timing, right? Ooh, big counter hit. Immediate first burst from Sierra Vice, but that's no good. That button's gonna plummet you up high. And Rygand now on 6. Threatening the 7-2 curse here. Really strong start from Rygand. 50% of Sierra Vice's life already gone. But now, the corner position. Nice dolphin. Able to plummet himself out of the corner. Oh, this time Sierra Vice was ready for it, and a beautiful conversion as well. Look at the damage. Spending the 50 meter to get the wall break. And the bonus. Ooh. It was a little too far away. That the bait with backdash sort of put Sierra Vice in a position where it was kind of hard to punish there. Still fighting back very hard. That's a round. Nice. And now we only need to do it like how many times? Math too hard. Quite a few times still. But here comes Rygand. Oh, that's gonna hit very hard. Extremely difficult comeback for Sierra Vice to make, and that time it's no good. Rygand now on set point. Yeah, look at that. Opening up with far slash, but not able to get that disjointed button out fast enough. Dolphin very, very quick to start up. That's sort of the curse for Ram in this matchup. You need to have the spacing. You need to have a little bit of that good old real estate. 50% life gone. The big Ram feature. Yeah, Sierra Vice was threatening the round end there, unless Rygand took the burst, but just like that, man. 7-2, Rygand taking it home.